Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, August 16th, 2023, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. And before we start playing our bingo, these are the bingo rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3, each bingo game will be closed when a winner or winners have called in and their cards have been verified, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive your calls, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, final win confirmation occurs when the winners present their date stamped sheet containing the winning card to NACTV Studio. Number 5, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV Studio for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for information of the games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards and they are pink tonight. Game 2, the X game, has $150 available to be won. Game 3, which continues on from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. And number 9, if Game 3 is won with the Toonie Ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive either the jackpot or the consolation prize, whichever one they bingoed on, as well as the Toonie Pot, which is now at $3,691. Good luck, everyone, and let's find out what our Toonie Ball number is. Toonie Ball number is G59. So that's not being played right now. That's our tuning number for Game 3. Okay, I'll just throw it back in. Now we are starting. On the gold colored cards, jackpot in 50 numbers or less is at $16,516, and we are looking to cover all the numbers on the card to claim that prize in 50 numbers or less. And your first number out on the gold color cards is under the G59. G59. Oh, I guess it must, I don't know how we did. Oh well. That was our tuning number too. I guess whoever got thrown in there, it ended up being the first one out. Under the G46. G46. Under the N33, N33. Under the N36, N36. Under the G58, G58. Under the G51, G51. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the B-15, B-15. Under the B-13, B-13. Under the N-40, N-40. Under the O-62, O-62. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the B-5, B-5. Under the B-2, B-2. Under the O-65, O-65. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O-61, O-61. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the B-7, B-7. Under the N-44, N-44. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the G50, G50. Under the N37, N37. Under the G56, G56. Under the G53, G53. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the O-74, O-74. Under the O-68, O-68. Under the G57, G57. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the B8, B8. Under the N32, N32. Under the O64, O64. Under the G54, G54. Under the O71, O71. Under the B1, B1. Under the G49, G49. Under the O70, O70. Under the B12, B12. Under the B9, B9. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the B4, B4. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the N41, N41. Under the B3, B3. Under the N34, N34. Under the G60, G60. Under the O69, O69. Under the I-16, I-16. And that is your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody can claim that jackpot prize of $16,516. And the phone number is 204-476-2639, and both phone lines are open to receive your calls. So we're going to do our community announcements. Beautiful Plains Museum is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday to Saturday, and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Sundays. For tours outside of normal hours, you can call 204-212-2723 or 204-476-2687. They have an extensive collection of local historical items and lots of interesting information about the Nipawin region. The HAN, Home Assistance Nipawin District, is dedicated to supporting and helping seniors and disabled persons in Nipawin and the RIMs of Lansdowne, Glenella, North Cypress, Langford, and Rosedale. They offer a number of different services, including assistance with filling out forms, assistance in finding service providers for house cleaning, laundry, minor maintenance, snow removal, and yard care, etc. They also have a community meal program, which is available Tuesday to Friday. It's available for pickup at the Yellowhead Manor Kitchen, or they also deliver to the Elks Manor, Howden Place, Aspen Lee, Kinsman Courts, and Hamilton Place. It's $11, and if you're interested in that, you can call Vicki or George at 204-476-5218. Evergreen Environmental Technologies is open from Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, and Saturdays, 8 to 3. The next time they will be closed on one of those days is September 4th for the September long weekend. Both phone lines are available to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. And for the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll go to the consolation round. So we're still on the gold colored cards. Prize is now $100. Still looking for a blackout on those gold colored cards. Your next number is under the 072. 072. Under the 075. 075. Under the G47, G47. Under the N43, N43. Under the G52, G52. Under the O63, O63. Under the O73, O73. Under the N38, N38. And we have a caller. So the number in the hoops, not played yet. And we are going to verify card number. Nobody there? Okay, it seems we have nobody there on the line. So we'll go back to the game. And we will go back to this ball here. Under the G48, G48. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the I, 17. I, 17. Under the N, 31. N, 31. And we have a caller. We have a couple of callers, so we don't need that number that's in the window.
And can you just hold for a second, please? Hello, Bigger Bingo. Number and the name in the center of your card, please.
We'll just
1027. Okay, just a second. We'll check that.
Okay, so one number back is what?
Which number did you bingo on? I-17.
Is that one number back?
Yes.
Okay. One number back on I-17, we have a valid bingo. One number back on I-17, we will.
Your name, please.
Well, let's check the other one and see what they have for a bingo. Later. See what. So I-17
Purchase your card, really.
is the one number back, and both phone lines are currently busy.
Okay. All right. I have a lady on the other line, but I think she bingoed later than you, so it sounds like it's your number. Okay. Thank you, Lily. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, we now have one phone line open to receive your calls.
Yeah, N13 was one number after another lady called in.
Oh, M31.
Okay, but thank you very much for playing.
Okay, so we had somebody bingo on N31, but we had somebody bingo on an earlier number than that on I-17. So right now the I-17 has it. We have a phone line open to receive your calls.
Can you tell me what number you bingoed on? Oh, we had a lady phone in on one. She was on I-17, so she's ahead of you. Thank you very much for playing. Bye-bye.
Okay, we now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open. And when we close this game, we'll be moving on to our pink colored cards. Our toonie pot is at 3,691, and our cards sold were 102 last week.
Feel like this card.
And we'd like to thank the following businesses for carrying the bingo packages. They are Harris Pharmacy, Tim Tom Asian Grocery Store, Rocking Animal House, Touchwood Park, Neepawa Legion, and Kinsman Courts 2 for the Kinsman Courts residents. We'd also like to thank the following businesses for their donation. Beautiful Plains School Division, Clark's Funeral Home, Century 21, Hiller Electric Limited, Step Into Action, SureGrow, Neepawa District Wildlife Association, Pyramid Collision, Safeway, Elks Manor Tenant Association, Neepawa United Church, White's Funeral Home, and the Rotary Club of Neepawa. And that wraps up our community announcements for this week. So both phone lines are open to receive your calls. We do have both phone lines open. And we will be going on to our pink colored cards after this game to play the letter X. And then after that, carry on those pink colored cards. We'll be having our jackpot in 52 numbers, which is at $6,763. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to those pink colored cards. Our winner on the Bonanza Constellation was Lillian McSimick of Nipwa and purchase the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations, Lillian. Okay, going on to the letter X game. As you can see, there's an X up there. Pink colored cards, prize is $150. And your first number out on those pink colored cards is under the I-27. I-27. Under the O-64. O-64. Under the G53, G53. Under the O73, O73. Under the O75, O75. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the O74, O74. Under the N42, N42. Under the B5, B5. Under the G57, G57. Under the N32, N32. Under the B13, B13. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the G52, G52. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the G48, G48. Under the G56, G56. Under the G51, G51. Under the O63, O63. Under the N36, N36. Under the G50, G50. Under the N33, N33. Under the B4, B4. Under the B10, B10. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the B6, B6. Under the I-16, I-16. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the N45, N45. And we have a caller, so we'll pause here. The ball in the window is not in play. And what's the one number before? What was just called? Was that the one number before?
Yes, it was.
Thank you. Okay, so I-30, valid bingo for the letter X.
Valid bingo, she says. Okay, so the name, please.
And it was the number just before the one I just called. So I-30, is a valid bingo, not the N45. I-30 is the valid bingo. We have one phone line open to receive your calls. One phone line is open. 204-476-2639. So as you can see, the number in the window is our toonie number. So I'm thinking nobody's going to be winning game 3 on that toonie number. So after the letter X game, we stay on those pink colored cards to play a blackout. And in 52 numbers, that jackpot will be $6,763. We'll wait for our timer to finish counting down before we switch over to game 3, the blackout in 52 numbers. Of course, the toonie number's sitting in the window right now, so the toonie pot will be growing. Game 1 bonanza pot will grow. Oh well. Probably at the station. Okay, those phone lines are still open to receive your calls. Another 40 seconds or so. I think it's either. I think it's either. Yeah, I know, but I think. Yeah, I know, but I think it's either. I know it's only on one there, but I think it's either. We're just having a name discussion. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed and we'll move on to the blackout in 52 numbers. And we'll change that amount to $6,763. Okay, and the winner of the Big X was Debbie Marone of Glenella, and probably purchased the cards here at the station. Okay, blackout in 52 numbers. The prize is at $6,763. And your next number out on those pink color cards is under the G59. G59. Under the O67. O67. Under the B1. B1. Under the O62, O62. Under the B15, B15. Under the N41, N41. Under the G55, G55. Under the O72, O72. Under the O69, O69. Under the B12, B12. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the N38, N38. Under the N40, N40. Under the G47, G47. Under the G54, G54. Under the N43, N43. Under the N39, N39. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O61, O61. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the G60, G60. And that is your 50-second number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody calls in to win that jackpot of $6,763 plus 50 cents for every package that we sold for tonight's game. Which would mean that if you did win, you can't pick up your check on the Thursday. You'd have to wait till the Friday so we can collect all the bingo packages, which we do on Thursday, and deliver the new ones. So we collect the ones that didn't sell and the money and give them the new packages to sell. So we don't know the numbers until tomorrow of what we sold for tonight. So yes, if you win, you can pick up your checks anytime after 1 o'clock on Thursday. So coming up on NACTV station, we have coffee chats. We have one with Beverly Hicks on psychiatric nursing. We have one with Dan Mazier and another with Michelle Gerard with home hardware. So these are things that are coming up in the next week on the NACTV station. Stepping Up with Confidence is every Monday through Saturday at 10 o'clock. It's for older people to maintain some flexibility and a little bit of muscle there. But if you've never done an exercise program, it's an excellent one to do for that as well to start. The Manitoba Threshermen's Reunion, they have 3 different segments of that to show at different times. It's one's the rodeo, they have the threshing competition, and a car show that was there. There's also the Cross Canada Community News that will be on NACTV. And then there's a number of sports. There's grassroots racing, basketball, volleyball, a chess tournament, and the Blue Dolphin swim meet. There will also be the Tivoli Gardens, the Dauphin Rail Museum, and Field to Table, Cooking at Arts Forward's new kitchen. And that's some of the programming that's coming up on NACTV. The phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Next number out on the pink color cards is under the N44. N44. Under the O71. O71. Under the O70, O70. Under the B7, B7. Under the O65, O65. Under the O68, O68. Under the N31, N31. Under the G46, G46. And we have a caller. So the ball in the window is not in play. Can't bingo on it. 4148. And did they bingo on the one number before?
Yes.
And what was it again?
And 31. The bingo one.
And 31. Okay, thank you. Okay, we have a bingo on N31, the one number before the one that was just called, N31. So we accept that one. N31 is if you bingoed on N31 or an earlier number, please give us a call. We have one phone line open to receive your calls at 204-476-2639. And to check out the programming on NACTV, if you don't have a program guide on your channel that you're watching, you can always, you have the internet, you can go to nactv.tv and look under TV listings.
That's all the information I need. You know where to pick
Or
up
the
your...
time, dates and times.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye.
We now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. We have both phone lines open. And I forgot to say congratulations to our big X winner. I mentioned their name and everything, but usually I say congratulations in their name as well. So congratulations, Debbie, on that big X win. $40 more seconds here. Thank you. And another 20 seconds. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and that will wrap up tonight's bingo. So, our winner on the Blackout Consolation was Jerry Bone of Arden, who purchased the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations, Jerry. Okay, recapping our winners for tonight. One game, one winner here. So, Bonanza Consolation was Lily McSimic of Neepawa, purchasing the winning card at Harris Pharmacy. Debbie Marone won the Big X of Glenella and purchased the cards probably at the station here. And then we had the Blackout Consolation being won by Jerry Bone of Arden, who purchased their cards at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you for playing along. And I hope everyone had a great time tonight, and we see you next Wednesday.